Hello, everyone. How's it going? All right. This is Nick from Lawless Films. Tomorrow, or I guess in a few hours, is the Oscar nominations. Uh, if you saw my last live stream, you will see that uh, I laid out my predictions for the Oscars, but now I've updated my predictions, and I need to walk you through my updated predictions just so we're all on the same page. And if I get something right now, I don't want people to look back at the previous live stream and call me a liar. But I'll show you what my predictions are, and these are pretty much going to be my final predictions, and this is really scary. Um, so let's start with Best Picture, and I updated this actually significantly. And by significantly, I mean I changed the last movie that will be in the Best Picture lineup. So for my Best Picture nominees, I have Amelia Perez, The Brutalist, Honora, Conclave, A Complete Unknown, Wicked, The Substance, Dune Part 2, A Real Pain, and then I switched out Sing Sing for Nickel Boys. I'm predicting Sing Sing to underperform. I don't have Clarence Macklin in for supporting actor, so that just further reinforces the idea for my predictions to exclude Sing Sing from the Best Picture lineup. Something to keep in mind that's got me worried about that is Sing Sing's new re-release, in coupled with the extended Oscar voting period. Maybe more people got to go to the theaters during that extra week and see Sing Sing and put that on their list. But that's a huge hypothetical, and we can't really risk that. Nickel Boys is a high profile movie that came out this year. Got to do a Q&A with the director, got to ask him a question. That was pretty cool. I think one of those is getting in, and I'm worried that I'm picking the wrong one, but I feel like it has to be one or the other, and I know every single person on planet Earth right now is predicting Sing Sing over Nickel Boys, and that's that's where I was for a long time. But I think I'm going to switch just to buck the trend, but also just because I think it's a lateral move because I don't think Sing Sing's that strong, and I don't think Nickel Boys is that strong. So it's just a lateral move, and if I don't have Clarence Macklin supporting actor, it makes all the more sense. And plus, I think Nickel Boys picked up one or two more things than Sing Sing. I could be wrong. I could just be dead wrong about that. Don't listen to me. But it's gonna be Nickel Boys for me. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm really hesitant. I'm kind of regretting it already, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, like at this point, we can only just see what happens and hope for the best. Ugh. Yeah, but if Sing Sing gets in, that's a good movie too. So I'm gonna be happy with that. I guess I take these Oscar nominations way too seriously than they are. But I would hope I get a good score on these predictions. Best Director, I have Brady Corbet for Brutalist, and then I have Emilia Perez, Honora, Conclave, A Complete Unknown. This is the DGA 5. I'm basically copying and pasting the DGA 5. That's pretty rare, but I can see it happening this year. I think A Complete Unknown is doing very good, hitting all the right things at just the right time. And yeah, so it could go to The Substance. There's a really long shot that goes to Denis Villeneuve, although probably not likely. Um, but if not James Mangold, then probably uh, The Substance for director. But right now I have James Mangold in that fifth spot, so hopefully it works out. Best Actress, I have what a lot of people have. I have Demi Moore, Mikey Madison, Carla Sofia Gascon, Cynthia Erivo, and Fernanda Torres. A lot of people are predicting a Cynthia Erivo to potentially miss this. Maybe pull like a Lady Gaga. That's possible. I think Wicked's too strong of a movie to do that though. I could see Fernanda Torres not be in there. Instead, it could be either Pamela Anderson or Marianne Jean Baptiste for The Last Showgirl and Hard Truths. I think Fernando Torres winning the Golden Globe and not making the Oscar, it's pretty rare to do. So and I'm still here in international, so I'm gonna stick with Fernando Torres. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think Hard Truths has enough juice. I think Last Showgirl might be a little too late with the steam it's picking up and might miss out Pamela Anderson. I would have put Pamela Anderson probably in that fifth spot had she made the BAFTA long list, but she didn't even make the BAFTA long list. So for that reason, I'm going with Fernando Torres. Best Actor, this has stayed the same for me at least. Adrien Brody, Ralph Fiennes, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. It's possible Daniel Craig gets in for Queer, although he missed BAFTA, which is not very good for Daniel Craig. Um, there's a long shot, Hugh Grant, although probably not likely. I don't see Sebastian Stan getting in for A Different Man. I think The Apprentice has more juice. And yeah, I think that's one of the safer categories. That's where I'm placing one of my bets. Supporting Actress, I have Zoe Saldana, Ariana Grande, Jamie Lee Curtis, Isabella Rossellini, and then I now have Monica Barbaro in for A Complete Unknown. I just think A Complete Unknown is very hot right now, and I can see it surging at just the right time. I can see Monica Barbaro getting in. She got in that SAG. I believe that's it though, but for her to get in at SAG, that's pretty big, nonetheless. And we're still this category is so up in the air already that I can see it totally happening if A Complete Unknown has a good day. Yeah, I'm. That's one of the more exciting predictions I have. I'm kind of excited about. Best Supporting Actor, I have Kieran Culkin, Guy Pearce, Yora Borisov, Edward Norton, and Jeremy Strong. Um, Not really much to say. I don't think Clarence Macklin's getting in here. I don't think Sing Sing will perform that well, or at least that's what my predictions are gonna. My predictions are leaning towards. That's the narrative that my predictions are painting. But Clarence Macklin could get in, but if Clarence Macklin gets in, then Sing Sing's in picture. But I think if this is just a strong five, really good strong five. That I'm just gonna stick with that. Adapted screenplay, I have Conclave, Amelia Perez, A Complete Unknown, Sing Sing, and Nickel Boys. I don't have Dune Part 2. I think Sing Sing and Nickel Boys, while they're in screenplays, because the screenplay is one of the better parts of those films. I think that's probably one of the stronger parts. I think adapted screenplay doesn't have. I just think it's. I don't know. These are just predictions that I'm just going with. I think Dune Part 2, it's just more a visual movie, less of a screenplay. Wicked, I don't know, I think is a musical. Musicals really get into screenplay. I mean, I have Emilia Perez in for screenplay, but Emilia Perez, I think, is going to do very well. So, yeah, that's screenplay. Original screenplay. I have The Brutalist, Honora, A Real Pain, The Substance, and September 5. I think that was the same as last time, so I'm just going to move on to cinematography. I have The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, Conclave, and A Complete Unknown. I added A Complete Unknown into cinematography. I think A Complete Unknown is going to have a very good day tomorrow. Costume design. I have Wicked, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, Conclave, and Maria. Um, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Anything can happen in that category. But I feel pretty good about those. Film editing. I have Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Honora, and A Complete Unknown. I don't have The Brutalist in here. The Brutalist has been missing some things, I think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that. But it's a 3.5 hour long movie. I don't know if people are going to reward it with the editing. Had some recent controversy regarding AI and the editor using AI to enhance an actor's performance. So all those things coupled, and plus I also think the other films right in here are just stronger when it comes to editing. Uh, I know it's basically the top five, but instead of Brutalist, I have Dune Part 2, just because I think it's a big action movie. Um, I think they'd like to uh, give a fun, exciting movie like that an editing nomination. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, best makeup and hairstyling. I have The Substance, Wicked, A Different Man, Nosferatu, and Emilia Perez. I don't have Goosebumps. I don't have Dune Part 2. I put in Emilia Perez there. I think Emilia Perez will get nominated. Best production design. The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Wicked, Conclave, Nosferatu. I think those are just really good when it comes to production design, and I think they'll get nominated because of that. Best score, I have Challengers, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and The Wild Robot. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe 5 for score. I think those scores have been getting in a lot of places. Um, Best song, I have Emilia Perez as El Mal. Then I have Mi Camino from Emilia Perez. I have Kiss the Sky from The Wild Robot. I have The Journey from The 6888. And I have Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late. I don't have Sing Sing in here because, like I said, I think Sing Sing will underperform. But it could get in here because it's a Best Picture contender. Um, I took out Challengers. It did get nominated at Globes, but it was score that won. It wasn't like it won song. Right? So yeah, I'll have Elton John in there now. I mean, who doesn't love Elton John? Best sound, I have Dune Part 2, Wicked, A Complete Unknown, Emilia Perez, and then I have Gladiator 2. Throw in Gladiator 2 like a pity nomination. Best visual effects, I have Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Better Man, Wicked, and Twisters. For best animated feature, I have Flo, The Wild Robot, Inside Out 2, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and Memoir of a Snail. I think that's probably the easiest category to predict this year is animated feature. I think those 5 are pretty locked in. For best documentary feature, I have No Other Land, Sugarcane, Daughters, Black Box Diaries, and Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. I could be wrong about some of those. I think No Other Land and Sugarcane are definitely getting in. I could be wrong though. Best international film, I have Emilia Perez, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, I'm Still Here, Kneecap, and then I have Flow in here. Now, this is probably my most out there prediction, is having Flow in international film. Instead of Flow, it could be Vermiglio, it could be, what is it, The Girl with the Needle, but Flow is one of my favorite films this year. I have to do at least one Hope Diction, and I couldn't pick between Vermil. I couldn't pick between the two films, so I just had to go with Flow because if I can't pick, I might as well just pick Flow. You're right. Okay. Best animated short. Now these short categories, I have no effing clue. I'm just rolling the dice. You know what I mean? I have Me, A Bear Named Wojak, A Crab in the Pool, Maybe Elephants, and In the Shadow of the Cypress. Again, it could be other nominees. I think I'm just rolling the dice with those. Best documentary short, I have Once Upon a Time in Ukraine, Chasing Rue, Michaela's Voice, A Letter to the World, A Swim Lesson, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra. One or two of these could be different. Maybe all of them are different. I don't know. And for best live action short, I have Anjua. I'm bad at pronouncing things. I'm sorry. And then I have The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent, The Masterpiece, and Orange from Jaffa, and I'm Not a Robot. Yeah, I'm. These are my predictions. I wanted to let you guys see these predictions, or at least live stream this before we get to Oscar nominations tomorrow. I haven't been checking the. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I haven't been checking the. Live stream. Yep. Yep. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know my predictions. So when I get 100% tomorrow, um, you'll all be jealous of me. Uh, Make sure you make predictions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this update. Good luck tomorrow with your predictions. Can't wait. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll